Imagine being a father. Your child's birthday arrives. They look at you with shining eyes and ask only for one small cake. But you check your pocket, and there isn't enough money. What would you do? This is the story of a father who couldn't afford a birthday cake. And what happened that night changed his daughter's life forever. The story. It was a cold evening in a small town. Rahman was walking home after another long day of work. His clothes smelled of dust and sweat. He worked at a construction site, carrying bricks all day just to earn a few dollars. But today felt heavier than usual, because today was his daughter Aisha's 7th birthday. Aisha had been talking about it for weeks. "Abu, will there be candles on my cake?" she asked that morning with a bright smile. Rahman forced a smile and nodded. "Of course, my princess." But deep inside, he knew the truth. His wallet had only 3 crumpled notes, barely enough to buy bread for dinner. No cake, no candles, no gifts, just reality. As Rahman walked through the market, he stopped in front of a bakery. Through the glass window, he saw colorful cakes, chocolate cakes, strawberry cakes, cakes with candles and cartoon characters. Children inside the shop laughed while their parents paid easily. Rahman quietly touched his pocket again. 3 notes, still the same. He stood there for a moment, then slowly walked away. His heart felt heavier with every step. When Rahman reached home, Aisha ran to the door. "Abu! Abu! Did you bring the cake?" Her eyes were full of hope. Rahman knelt down and hugged her tightly. "Not yet, my princess," he said softly. "But tonight we will celebrate." Aisha didn't complain. She just smiled. "Okay, Abu." Sometimes children understand more than we think. That night, their small house was quiet. The electricity had gone out, so the room was lit by a small candle. Rahman looked at the kitchen. There was only flour, a little sugar, and some milk. He had an idea. Slowly, carefully, Rahman started mixing the ingredients in an old bowl. He didn't know how to bake a cake, but he tried. He poured the mixture into a small pan and cooked it over a tiny stove. It didn't look like a real cake. It was uneven, a little burnt, and very small. But to Rahman, it was everything he could give. He placed the small cake on a plate and stuck the candle in the middle. Then he called softly, "Aisha, come here." Aisha walked into the room. When she saw the plate, her eyes widened. "Is that my cake?" Rahman felt embarrassed. "I'm sorry, it's not like the ones in the bakery." For a moment, Aisha said nothing. Then suddenly she smiled brighter than the candlelight. "It's perfect, Abu." She closed her eyes, made a wish, and blew out the candle. But something unexpected happened. A neighbor who had seen Rahman cooking earlier quietly recorded the moment from the window. The next day, that video was posted online. It showed a father trying his best, a small homemade cake, a little girl smiling like she had the world. Within hours, thousands of people watched it. Then millions. People everywhere were touched by Rahman's love. A week later, something unbelievable happened. Rahman returned home and saw a crowd outside his house. Journalists, neighbors, and a man holding a large box. The man smiled and said, "Rahman, the world saw your love for your daughter." He opened the box. Inside was a beautiful birthday cake, but that wasn't all. People had also donated money for Aisha's education. Enough to change their future. Rahman looked at Aisha. Tears filled his eyes. He realized something powerful that day. He couldn't afford a cake, but his love was worth more than anything money could buy, and sometimes the smallest sacrifices create the biggest miracles. So remember this, children don't always remember expensive gifts, but they never forget the love their parents give them. Because in the end, love is the sweetest cake of all. Subscribe Humentary and like this video.